Go the bleep to sleep. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Go the Bleep to Sleep, the show where we just sit and we talk about nothing. Welcome. My name is Dean Blizzard. Hopefully, you're having a good night. Hopefully, all your Christmas presents came in, and you're slowly winding down, getting ready for New Year's. Hello, Becky. Hello, Mary. I have hours of work to do. No sleeping here for quite a while. Oh, I'm so sorry. Heidi Heidberg's in the house. Terry is here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hi, peeps of Bleep to Sleep. Hello, Mary. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. No, it's a fluid Christmas. Presents are still coming in. Okay, nice, nice. Yes, I had a couple of presents come in, just in the past couple of days as well. Here is a quick example. Here are my dude wipes. We'll get to that. Yeah. Jordan's here. Hello, Jordan. Time for some late night fun. Tonight's co-host, we have my mom. And
this is what
yeah.
I look like when my makeup.
What is that? Chick-fil-A sauce? What do you have in your hand?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A sauce. I'm putting it in my tea.
That's disgusting. Why would you put Chick-fil-A sauce in your tea?
I don't know. Now you make me want to eat Chick-fil-A. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
I got to pull this mic up. Let me pull the mic up.
Everyone's surprised. They're like, hello, what?
Oh, no.
Hello.
Why is Dina up this late?
Amazon said it would be delivering until 10 o'clock tonight. Oh, that's nice. Perfect Bleep to sleep to crash in on. Yup. She's back to take over the show again. What have you done with Jacqueline? Jacqueline is
tied
here.
up in a corner.
She's sitting. Yeah, she's...
I'm just kidding. I'm okay. I'm schooled out.
She's all schooled out.
I'm in a weird state of mind.
She is. So we've been just chilling. We've been watching a lot of Mandalorian. If you have not, we've been watching a lot of movies. I think after Christmas, there's like a dedicated time where you just have to sit and do absolutely nothing. And that's what we have been doing the past 2 days. We watched so many movies. We watched Soul on Disney Plus. Mom, how did you think? What did you think about Soul?
Soul was lovely.
Very lovely.
This is not attractive. No, Soul was lovely. Although I did tell you today that I was excited to see Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, 1984, the new movie that just came out.
But it doesn't have good reviews.
I know. Yeah, one of my friends wanted to watch it with me. I think we might watch it tonight. And yeah, he said it didn't get the greatest of reviews either.
Which makes me want to watch it more.
That's true.
Just to see why.
See how bad
it could it be? It was
yeah.
so good. The
1984 has
so
poor
good.
reviews. Yikes.
Something about an invisible jet and coffee.
That's what people were complaining about?
Yeah, somebody specifically mentioned coffee and the invisible jet.
Well, on the flip side,
why is Becky saying, did Dina come to squash your topics again?
Oh, because last time we did the show, we kept flip-flopping. Hopefully today will be nice and clear what the topics are.
Why don't you get just pictures of me and you when you were a baby? Oh, we was a baby.
I don't think anybody needs that. Did you see the George Clooney movie? There is. There is a George Clooney movie out, and it's like I think it was like #1 on Netflix the other day. What's it called? It's something about space, and I was like, that looks really good. If someone has the name of that, please tell me. But yeah, there's this George Clooney movie that's out. That looks really good. Not sure about Wonder Woman 1984. Soul, very good. We've also.
It was beautiful.
It really was. Yeah. No, me and my mom almost teared up a couple of times. No, they shouldn't be able to. And now we've been watching a lot of Mandalorian.
It's
We've
good.
been
We
getting
only have one episode left.
all of our Mandalorian in. We decided to watch it all the way from episode 1. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think? Have you seen Mandalorian? What do you think? Coming to America. Oh, you talked about that.
Oh, we gotta watch it.
What's that?
But you have to watch the first Coming to America and then watch the second one.
Okay.
Because it's still Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy.
I was to say, isn't Eddie Murphy in those
which was the
movies?
greatest combination to be made in entertainment history at the time.
Okay. I'm afraid to watch Soul. I don't want to cry. Oh no, Nancy. Yeah, it's so good. It is very beautiful. And then yes, a lot of Mandalorian. We've been watching. We started literally at episode 1 of the first season and went through all of it. We did absolutely nothing. I haven't showered in 2 days. I feel disgusting.
I do shower. You can't tell though. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I do have another question though, Sophie.
Yeah.
Why are you doing your makeup?
Because I'm going to take over and ask for why she made my dog.
Oh,
What did
okay.
she say?
But I
Sophie,
don't like
so-
being on camera ever, but especially not with her makeup.
Okay.
So tonight she's going to be on camera.
Sophie's gonna come on camera,
Okay.
and she's gonna talk about a dog. She may be getting a dog.
Oh.
And well, I'll let Sophie
all right,
tell it.
yeah, all right,
but,
I don't wanna ruin
But
it
yeah,
then.
but
I
Sophie's
just
getting
haven't
all.
been around anybody that has put on makeup, let alone at 10 o'clock at night.
That's true.
You know, it makes me feel like we're going to go clubbing or something. But we're not
No, we are
leaving
going
the
clubbing.
basement. Yeah. It's like we're going to go somewhere.
Yes. But Mom, did you hear
What, Dean?
the Boy Scouts
Tell me.
are attacking the Girl Scouts?
For what?
Now, I'm not this. That kind of sounded like an analogy, but it's not. Like this is like real, like groundbreaking news.
Okay,
the
what's the
Boy
news?
Scouts
Tell me.
are attacking the Girl Scouts.
Like physically? I don't know. what
Not
we're saying.
physically, but like legally.
Okay. What's the
So,
story?
my mom sent me this article. She was like, Dean, I
didn't
don't
read it,
I don't
so
want
I
to
don't
read this
know what it's
article,
saying.
but this headline sounds interesting. What's going on with the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts? So let me pull it up.
Did you read it?
I read through it. Now, this is according to BBC News. Boy Scouts of America accuse Girl Scouts of starting war. Now, that
That's
is a headline.
Those are fighting words.
Those are fighting words.
So did you read it?
I read it.
And
And
you
here's
didn't
what I
read it.
learned. Here's what I
I
learned.
don't think you read it.
I did read. Here's what I learned. Apparently, the Boy Scouts were trying to change their name to drop the boys in the word Boy Scouts.
So just call it Scouts.
Just to call it Scouts.
Okay, that sounds fine.
But the Girl Scouts felt sort of attacked.
No.
Because they were like,
Exclusion is not an
they were
attack.
like, you're taking away from our demographic. You know, the Boy Scouts have the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts have the Girl Scouts, and the Boy Scouts were trying to drop the name in order to start recruiting girls. And Beth Carter says because girls can be in the Boy Scouts now. Yeah, so that was the whole thing. But then the Girl Scouts were like, yo, that's not fair. You're chipping away at our demographic.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And so they filed a lawsuit.
The girls
The
filed
Girl
a lawsuit
Scouts.
against the boys.
Yes,
to
and
say
said
what?
that isn't fair. You can't do that. You must be the Boy Scouts. And I think the lawsuit was just filed. There was no sort of conclusion.
See, now
yet.
Deb said Scouts Canada did that a couple years ago, and they have the girls that choose to be just in the girl guides. I don't know. I guess they call it a different name.
My son has girls in his troop. Okay.
Yeah, well, there's
Um,
like Eagle Scout, and then I don't know what the highest level for a Girl
Yeah,
Scout is.
I'm not very educated on the whole Boy Scout Girl Scout thing, but basically the Girl Scouts were upset because they said they were accusing the group of initiating a covert campaign to recruit girls into an organization that had a well-documented declining membership.
Okay, but isn't that a good thing that we all just get together?
Well, the Girl Scouts were upset because it was like, you're losing money, so you're trying to dip into the
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. But they're
girls.
two totally different organizations, right?
Yeah. I kind of thought. I mean, I understand.
The Gold Award is the highest in Girl Scouts.
The Gold Award.
See, now Rosie says the Scouts should be separate as the way they have always been.
See, here's what I think. I think there can be a Boy Scouts, and I think there can be a Girl Scouts. And I think that they should recruit only that Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts.
How
but then
come?
I think that you
But
can.
why? Why do you think
Well,
that?
What about
I don't
also,
know.
like non-binary inclusive? I feel like
Yeah, so now this gets slightly political.
Sophie
in
brought up non-binary.
the, like,
But
sort of
here's my
transgender
question.
argument.
I don't know enough like you, Dina. Grandmom let me be a brownie, and then that was it. I was out. I wasn't even allowed to be a Girl Scout. I just was
What's a
allowed
brownie?
I don't know.
it's
I
like
just.
when you're in second grade.
It's when you're in
Oh.
second grade, and then Grandmom was like, "No, you're out. No
Yeah.
patches for you."
No,
But my
let's-
question
okay.
is
Sure, go
are
ahead.
they learning different skill sets? Like, am
That's
I
true.
still going to learn how to make a fire and then kill stuff
That's
in case
true.
there's an apocalypse? Because mostly I just see the girls making cookies. And
I was about
maybe
to
that's
say,
just
maybe
'cause
that's what-
I don't know enough about
Maybe
the girls.
Brownie is a little Girl Scout. Okay. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe the Girl Scouts are like, we're done making cookies. We wanna learn those knots. We want to go fishing. And maybe that's what they want.
Oh, somebody
So, I
said
don't know, I
Girl
can
Scouts
see-
was a waste for us. They kept asking us for more and more money. Yeah, I'm gonna
Even
be
the
honest.
cookie
I just
money
want the
goes to
cookies.
council.
Why don't they do this? Why don't they keep the Girl Scouts and they just keep the whole cookie ring? Like it just
Yeah.
becomes a cookie ring, an underground cookie ring. They make it too easy to access. It's got to go underground,
Right.
harder, more expensive. It could go big
Michelle
and then move
said-
all the activities to
Michelle
the
said Boy
Scouts.
Scout sells popcorn and snacks. I have never once heard of Boy Scout like popcorn.
Nobody cares.
Maybe you have to be sort
That's
of in
why
the
the
loop.
Boy Scouts are losing.
But
Listen,
now I'm
you
going to
might know
get-
how to make a fire, but can you make a cookie? No.
That's true.
And that's why the girls are winning.
Mary said, "I'm gonna go get my Thin Mints now."
I'm gonna
She's
go. I'll be
ready.
right back. Let me get my Thin Mint.
Yeah. Okay, so I can understand that. Maybe it's less. Maybe it's this is how we solve it. Ready? You have the Scouts, and then you just have the other group just be called the Cookie Scouts. So that
Just have it called Girl Scout
just
cookies.
Yeah. Well, do they have to? They could be called Boy Scout cookies
No,
too.
Becky, the Girl Scout gluten-free cookies are not good.
Oh, they're not.
Well, it wasn't a couple years ago, and then I stopped trying.
They know how to get your money. That's
Yeah.
true. Mm-hmm. So maybe
we did canoe tripping, winter camping in the snow. We competed against the Scouts with skill
Oh.
competitions.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, listen, I mean, besides the whole part where you sleep in tents together, I don't see why those activities
Yeah.
couldn't be done together. It's a pyramid scheme with the cookies. That's the entry level pyramid scheme is what they're saying. First it's cookies, then it's candles and essential oils, and just slowly bring them in.
So I'm interested to see how this lawsuit will go about. I can't imagine.
I don't know what law they're in.
I know. I can't imagine there would be any repercussions, only because, like, I don't know. They can just name their thing something different. They're last month, lawyers acting on behalf of the Boy Scouts asked a judge to throw out the lawsuit, which suggested it could not use Scouts or Scoutings in its recruitment material for girls. And
Say
then
this is too much. I'll be like, yeah, I'm out now. You guys are all talking crazy.
And then the girls were saying that it was highly damaging to its organization, and it was causing in quotes explosion of confusion among parents.
Explosion.
Because then they didn't know, do I send my girl to the Girl Scouts or do I send my girl to the Scouts?
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. It really depends on the girl, all right?
Yeah.
Like, I probably wouldn't have sent Jacqueline to the Boy Scouts or Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some girls that be like, yeah, get in there. Go do you.
Mm-hmm.
And she would have been fine.
I agree.
And there are plenty of boys that I could be. If I had a son, I'd be like, honey, you go over there. You start selling some cookies. Do
I was
your
about to say,
hair.
I was about to say.
You can be fabulous.
Yeah.
If I had a son that
Yeah.
liked to do hair, I was saying, like, if I had a son that liked to do hair and be in musicals, which was also deep, and he decided he liked cookies and hair, I'd be like, you go. But if
Okay.
I had a boy that was like rough and tumble, I'd be like, you do you, whatever you want, we can pick.
So maybe we call. Well, what do you call? So what should we? So let's say there's two separate groups. What do you call them now? Because now, let's say because what I think is going to happen after this is the Girl Scouts is going to be like, well, now we're the Scouts. You know?
No, they have to pick a name, and it sounds like the Boy Scouts are just going to go Scouts.
Scouts. But then the Girl Scouts are going to have to compete.
No, the Girl Scouts will just stay the Girl Scouts.
But then-
listen, you can call
I
yourself
guess.
whatever you want to call yourself.
Wilderness Explorers. I
There
like that.
you
There we
go.
go. That's the
It
solution.
really doesn't
So we have
matter.
the Wilderness Explorers and then the cookies, the cookie makers.
Just the cookie
Or
man.
the
I mean, we
cookie-
sell
the cookie
cookies.
people.
It's just everybody knows them. They really should just open a cookie factory
They should.
and just sell them year round to desperate women outside of a ShopRite. I mean, it's just all you just put a table up and sell it to lonely women who don't have hopes and dreams anymore. I mean, it's just such an open market. I mean, it's just. Yeah, I don't care what they're called as long as they sell the Thin Mints. That's what
true.
I'm trying to say.
That's true. But they're good. I don't know, but you get the same effect. So like, when you're walking out of the Acme and there's a little girl there and she has a box of cookies, you almost feel like, oh man,
she's peddling those cookies too.
she is.
She's like, hey, lonely lady.
But it's not even a lonely lady.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a 21-year-old, I'm like, I want to buy those cookies so bad because they're really good.
So good. The tag-alongs with the peanut butter.
But like, would you feel differently if it was a boy? Like if
I
you
don't
walked
care.
up,
I don't care.
if you walked up and a
if
boy,
it's a drug dealer, I don't care who gives me those cookies.
A
An old
homeless
lady with
person.
one leg. I don't care.
do you want this box?
I don't care who
Very
sells me
shady
those
box.
cookies. If
Yeah.
I could figure out a way to make those Thin Mints gluten-free, I don't care who it is.
Heidi says they need to make Thin Mints that make you thin. That's
And
true.
that's why Heidi
Those Thin Mints go by
is
fast.
a genius.
Yeah. I don't care who is selling the cookies. I just want them. Mm-hmm. That's true. Cookie dealer.
Cookie dealers. That's what they should say.
Cookie dealer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was the news article that you sent me, Mom.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Very interesting. So that is what is happening in. It's a whole war. It's an underground war that you
I
don't
would
see.
imagine, if you had a conversation about, like there's people just on the inside and people on the outside. So like anytime Miss America's in the news, people call me and be like, what do you think about it? What's the inside scoop? And I'll have a somewhat passionate response for different things. But like, I don't know much about the Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, but if you had like a hardcore, like a den mother up in here.
A den What's a den mother?
Oh yeah, that's a cub. A cub lives in a den. It's like the mom. So like the mom of the group.
Okay.
It's called the den mother.
The den
I don't know
mother.
is that boys and girls? Either way. Like
Okay.
your Girl Scout troop leader.
Uh-huh.
If one of those was up in here, they'd be like, "Oh no, this is unacceptable." See,
Wait,
I was
wait,
a den leader. Nancy just said it.
I just had this thought. Can you think? Okay, you go to buy cookies from the Girl Scouts, right?
All right, I'm in.
They're like, which flavor would you like? Which one do you ask for?
Me personally?
Yeah. Which one are you going for?
Well, I mean, am I gluten free in this scenario?
No.
Okay, then Thin Mints. I
Thin
mean,
Mints.
everybody
All right.
is the.
Name-
and then after
okay, now
that,
ready?
it's tag-alongs.
Oh wait, that's a cookie.
Yeah, dum. It's
All right.
the peanut butter one.
All right, then name one other cookie that they sell.
The coconut one.
But
What
what's
is
the
wrong
name?
with
What's the
you?
name of it,
Let me
though?
think.
I don't think
Coconut.
anybody can
No,
actually
they do.
name.
Pi-
Can anybody actually
pinwheel-
name
it's
the
not
other
a
cookies that
pinwheel.
other than Thin
The
Mints?
it's coconut.
There's like the
tag-
But what's the name? Lemonades? Is that what it's called?
well, that's the lemon one.
The lemon
Okay.
one.
And there's like
The coconut. What?
the
Samoa's.
Samoa's
is
the coconut one.
But they call them something different here. There's like two different factories.
For the Samoa's?
There's like Samoa's, and then it's
Maybe I'm just dumb.
Oh,
Caramel
Caramel
Delights.
Delight.
Caramel Delights.
But those are two separate cookies.
Yeah. Or I don't know.
I think.
But I think they're the same, like, ish thing, but they're two
Ish.
different factories.
Ish.
Gotcha.
Oh, they changed it because it wasn't politically correct.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right, then maybe I'm just dumb. See, I didn't
you
know.
might be dumb.
All I knew was Thin Mints. The Do-Si Does, that's true. I've heard of that one.
What is the shortbread one?
But yeah, no, Girl Scout cookies are great.
So
I just didn't know there was this whole war. Do you think the Boy Scouts will start selling cookies? Because now they're
They wouldn't
think
dare.
about it. Think about it. Now they're the
Okay,
Scouts.
then it
now
would be
they're
a
the
war.
Scouts.
Then I would be on the side of the Girl
The
Scouts.
Girl Scouts are like, yo,
the
yo, yo,
boys
yo, yo,
have
yo,
to
yo, yo.
be taken down, and then that's it.
What if
It's
they started
over.
selling cookies? Because now they have the girls. Now they have the girls to
The
sell
girls
it.
don't have the secret recipe. Trust me, they don't. That's not. They're not giving the recipe away. Give
Thin
me a
Mints are
break.
the bomb. That's true.
I'm just saying, if they all of a sudden started selling cookies, then it's a lawsuit, and I'm on the Girl
Yeah.
Scout side. You can't take a bitch's recipe and give it to
Whoa,
somebody else.
whoa,
give me
whoa,
a,
whoa,
give me
whoa.
a
Okay, this is a
break.
kid-friendly show.
Is it?
It is. It
You're
is.
not allowed to say the B word.
No.
Oh, no one told me that.
Stick to the popcorn. No,
Stick
but think
to the
about it. Think about
popcorn,
it.
boys.
They might try to go for it. They have the girls now. Why would why would they give it up? Thin Mints rock. That is true. Oh, and then who else puts their Thin Mints in like the freezer
Everybody.
and you let them freeze?
Everybody.
And
Who
then
here has eaten an entire sleeve of Thin
an
Mints?
entire
Please raise your hand.
box in less
Just a
than an
sleeve,
hour?
Just a sleeve. Just a sleeve. And not told anybody about it until maybe tonight.
Yeah. Now, who has eaten an entire can of Boy Scout popcorn?
Nobody.
Nobody has.
No.
Nobody. Yeah. See, no,
Well, a
nobody.
sleeve is it's actually 2 servings in the Thin Mints. 1 sleeve.
I've killed many a boxes.
Sleeve eater.
Sleeve eater. Oh, that sounds. So I am a sleeve eater.
I call
yes,
that doing the
frozen Thin
line.
Mints. Frozen Thin Mints. That is so true.
Yeah.
Chocolate is gross.
I never even had the popcorn.
Yeah,
I don't even
think
know what you're
anybody
talking
has.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boy Scouts
Sell
sell popcorn.
popcorn?
That's
Yeah,
why
who
they're
knew?
losing. That's why they're
gosh.
losing.
What does anybody do anything weird with their Thin Mints? Like I thought putting
I don't
yours.
think you should ever
I
ask
th-
anybody that.
No, like
It's too
I
open-ended.
thought putting them in the freezer was weird.
It's not. That's how. That's
but-
it says it right on the box.
Does it say it?
It says stick this in the freezer and right before you start crying, pull them out, sit on the couch, and eat the sleep.
I don't.
Those are the actual
Okay.
directions.
See, I feel like mothers and kids have a very different reason for eating their Thin Mints.
Mm-hmm.
We usually eat it to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay.
But
That
it
also
sounds
sounded
like-
dirty. You said this was a kid show, so
This
I
is a
don't know
kid
why.
show.
Okay, then let's not say to
Why
enjoy
do you drink
themselves.
bourbon?
Okay, I'm not
And
gonna
tell
say
me
that.
and tell me like why it's not to enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Mothers eat them because of their kids. I could eat boxes of cookies all day.
You're funny.
So, how do I see? Okay, so I'm learning this whole process of
Okay.
like hosting your own show, and
Yeah,
I'm trying to switch the topic.
All right, go ahead. Let's see
But
how
how
you
do I
transition.
How do I
See how
transition?
smooth. Well, what's the next topic?
Dude wipes.
Okay, well, that was
welcome
not
to the
smooth.
world of dude wipes.
Not smooth.
So it is a fluid Christmas, and many of our fluid gifts have been coming in. I was under the impression that our like big special gifts were going to be the only fluid gifts. So, for example, I got a new phone, iPhone 12. This is the first like big real phone I paid for. It was crazy. I thought those were the only gifts.
Uh-oh, somebody said dude wipes burn.
Do they really?
He
Um,
hasn't used them yet.
And my phone is really great. I've been loving the iPhone 12. Awesome, really awesome. But then a Amazon box was left on our doorstep, and we brought it inside. I was not expecting this at all. I only found out that those wipes exist a few days ago when my Wegman started selling them.
Yeah.
Jordan, I have not tried them yet, but welcome to the world of dude wipes. Now these are, if you didn't know already what they were, they're wipes for dudes.
Wow, you should be on the marketing team.
Basically,
Genius.
I don't know why these were given to me. I think it was because one day I was complaining about how ineffective I felt how like ineffective toilet paper was. I think that might be why I was given these, and I have not tried them yet, but I am very excited.
But we have just found out that they burn.
They
so
burn, yeah.
This will be Merry Christmas. Merry Fluid Christmas.
Congrats. Don't flush them. They will clog. That was the first thing I was told. They said, wait, David Agnew. Was that your dad?
Who is DT?
Was that your dad?
Who's DT?
She says,
He said DT uses them.
DT.
I don't know.
Dude, DT.
Sophie's dad is here. If that's, yeah,
he's in. He's in
here,
on the
he's
Dude
here.
Wipes talk.
DT.
All the fellas here, like, tell me more.
Yeah,
about
tell me about Dude Wipes. What are Donald Trump? Oh, Donald Trump. Interesting. All right.
The fact that your dad knows these fun facts.
I think that's just crap. I can make things up.
That's awesome.
Now, a lot of people said these will get stuck in your toilet.
Yeah,
Yeah, which
no.
I have been
As soon
worried
as-
about.
As soon as I unboxed them, I was like, I cannot wait to try these. And then my dad was like, you can't flush them. And I was like, well,
Yeah, we're
what
not
am I
quite
supposed to
sure
do?
this is a good idea.
I'm excited.
Like, they may or may not be good for the environment.
That's true.
Oh.
Because they don't contain.
These are. They
That's
say
true.
they are flushable.
They have flushable ones. They
these
say
are
it, they say it on the
flushable.
package. It says flushable wipes 48. I have not tried them yet.
Do you want to go upstairs and try them?
Try it and then come back down?
Yeah.
That
Sure, go ahead.
I don't know. That seems weird. I don't have to go to the bathroom, so it would be weird if I
that's
just
the best
applied
time.
it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're gonna
I
turn
still
on my-
applied it.
Go ahead, Dean. Go to the bathroom.
Okay, all right. Well, first, can we look at their website? Because they have some really funny quotes on their website.
Why don't we talk to Sophie?
All right,
and then-
you talk
and
to
then-
Sophie about
and then you can tell
dog.
us.
I'm gonna go try the
we can
wipes. I'll be
dive
right
deeper.
back. This
Does
is gonna be
Sophie
so
know how to
weird. This is
switch
gonna be
back
so
and forth
weird.
on the
Yeah,
thing?
so
Alright,
just
goodbye.
1 and 2.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can.
Everybody, welcome Sophie Agnew. Oh, look at her makeup. It looks so nice.
It's not a thing. Okay, wait, why is he
See, I like it in the thing now. So if you can pull it up, so if you loosen this and then pull this pole up, push the pole up. You gotta turn it. Yeah, turn.
I'm just
I'll
gonna
come
leave
over
it.
and do it. Hold on.
Okay.
So tell everybody about yourself.
All right. Hello. Hi, Delina. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Terry. Oh my gosh, so many people. Okay. Well, welcome to now the episode of Sophie Needs a Bleepin' Dog. I am okay. Our dear dingus dog passed away.
Tell them why you call it a dingus dog.
Dingus dog.
Here, you
Well,
hold this
he
for
was
right
just I can just hold it. Dingus dog. Well, Mary, I still have not received my gift from Dean's Fluid Christmas, so
it's still in the mail.
it's still in the mail. So I'll update you when that happens. But Dingus dog, his full name was Woodstock, and
But you
called
called
him-
him dingus, right?
yeah, well, it Woody usually, but then I kind of just gave him the name Dingus Dog because I don't know. He was just a strange, like, I don't know. He was iconic, but he passed away earlier this year, and since then we had our time to grieve, and now we need a dog.
And how long ago did Dingus pass away?
In October, I believe it
Okay,
was.
so it's like 2 months since he's passed.
Yeah, that's enough time for me. I need.
Sophie's ready to move on.
So yeah, Padre, that's why I call my dad. You're listening, please. So anyway, I've been pushing. I've been so like methodic and systematic and like really pushing.
So what did you do with the Netflix screensaver?
Oh yes,
I just heard about this.
I took all of our profiles on Netflix. It's my mom, my dad, me, and my sister, and I changed all of the profiles from our names to pictures of dogs, and then it said like, we need a dog. And then, as some people know, I found a dog named Cubby, and she was perfect. She was so cute.
What kind of dog was she?
She was a cockapoo, and she loves me. We were soulmates. I know it doesn't matter, like somewhere in this life or the next life we will be together. So, but we missed out on Cubby because she was a very cute puppy and got adopted like immediately. So, then I changed all of our Netflix profiles to like, we missed out on Cubby and it's all your fault.
This is interesting. Your philosophy. Now, I think you also had trained Lulu when she met your dad. She just started immediately licking him. I feel like you bribed her in some way.
That information is privileged,
Okay,
but
that's fair.
I did. So today, I mean, it's been most days, but I've been sending a lot of dogs, a lot of hours on Pet Finder. But I sent I tried this morning. My parents, we live in a pretty small house with a small yard, and we've always had small dogs. So my parents are pretty set on getting a small dog. But then after meeting Lulu and Ruby the other day,
Oh, yeah.
I was really pushing for a boxer, like this last night into this morning especially. So then, oh yeah, Padre just said it was all my fault. It was your fault. So what am I? Oh yeah, boxer. So then today I got my dad. We started going. Sorry, I'm like moving and shaking the camera. I got my dad to say that he would rather get 2 small dogs than 1 large dog.
Huh.
So, because they can keep each other company.
Okay.
And they like kind of conceded that, okay, we'll compromise and we can get a small dog rather than a big dog or no dog. So like I made ground on that, and also like I had bacon in my pocket. I feel like that's a lie, although I wouldn't also doubt that.
So boxers don't come small dog. So boxers out.
Yeah. Maybe someday.
Maybe
dog
medium.
number 2.
Dog number 2. Uh-oh. Dean is walking funny.
Oh, he's looking
Dean is...
That was the most interesting experience of my entire life.
Wait, he went and used it.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't want to. No, I'm not done.
Oh, you're
go
not
away.
done.
She's
Okay.
not done her
I'll
dog
come
story.
back.
Why don't you go air out
I'll
a
come
little
back.
bit?
Go, like, take a shower. So, yes. So today we put in an application. Finally. I finally made ground. I found this dog. His name is Barnes, and he's so cute.
What
He's
kind
so
of dog
funny.
is he?
He is a terrier mix, kind of like wire-haired, but he's so funny. He has these like big fluffy ears that are like, one is dark, like a black, and the other one is lighter, and he's got like all these big spots on him, and he's so cute. And when he sits, like his ears look like little pigtails. Oh.
So did you put in a specific application for him?
Yes, we did.
Oh my God, lots happened in the last few days.
It literally, this is just the last 24
This is
hours.
breaking news.
This is breaking news. So yes, now my sister and I are going crazy, and we're looking for names. Right now, number 1 is Monkey. I think that would be really cute. I really like it when you name animals after like a food or like an object or like another animal. So like naming a dog Monkey, or also like we're looking at the name Pesto. I think that's really cute. That's really funny. What else? Okay, Dean, you can decide on that.
Oh, Dean's butt.
Yes, show that one.
Aw.
Let's show that. Someone commented, "Rip to Dean's butthole." I will always allow those
I
comments.
think it's rest in peace. I don't know if you should say the word rip in your butt.
Oh.
Okay, I would just like to say,
So we're going
That was the most like
Refreshing?
interesting. It was refreshing. I decided to use normal toilet paper, and then the dude, and then the what was it? The dude wipes
wipe.
to really get a true experience. I feel more open
To life.
to life. I feel more accepting. Dude wipes has really changed.
Yeah, you've
I
made
am
a lot
getting
of people
uncomfortable. It was because
Does
I mean
it make you realize that you should shower more?
I don't know.
I think you should.
I feel cleansed.
Wonderful.
I feel like I was just baptized.
I think you should
Oh.
shower.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're not going to have this conversation. So what's on the website, Dean?
Oh yes, all right. So sorry, I'm butting into Sophie time. Yeah. So if you want to check out Dude Wipes, it's actually called DudeProducts.com. Oh my goodness, this website, I love this website. Okay,
right,
let's just here's some quotes from
Back to the
people.
dog.
When you're rich, only two things matter: flying
no.
private
No,
and
no.
cleaning your butthole.
No.
On the golf course and off it, I'm taking to the hole.
No.
I'm taking it to the
I
hole
don't like
with
this thing.
dude
No.
wipes.
I don't.
I
No.
love those quotes.
You're upsetting a lot
So
of
this
people.
this whole
Just making everyone
Yeah.
this
no.
whole website,
All the women are like, no.
dude,
Irene, I hope I get my
futuristic hygiene for dudes. Now that's fresh. Look
wow.
at that.
Somebody's
Look at
making
that.
a lot of money over
This whole website is just
No.
dedicated to
No.
the cleanliness.
No. No
You
one
guys should be
put Sophie
supporting
in the
this.
corner.
You guys should be
You
supporting
just keep
this.
pushing Sophie further in the
Thank
corner.
You, Carmen.
Sophie,
Thank you,
you
Mary.
guys should be supporting me.
No.
No, they're supporting me.
Look at this.
No.
Face and body, natural deodorants,
Terry wants dog
soaps,
games.
soaps and body wash.
Do you know my dad? Yeah. Do you know my dad?
Your
is
dad
on?
is-
You
yeah.
wanna do this in front of my dad?
Yeah.
I'm sure
And
Mr.
probably-
Agnew
No.
would love to hear
No,
about
he doesn't.
My dad is
Nobody
dudeproducts.com.
does.
on. Then my mom is probably
Watching
on.
too.
So
Well, they will know that I'm a clean
All
boy.
right.
I'm a clean male,
So let's get
and then
back
I
to this
use
dog.
dude products. That's awesome.
It's great.
Wait, so what are we naming the dog?
well,
Pesto
I like
Pesto.
Okay.
or monkey?
Did you show them a picture yet?
No, I haven't. How do I do that?
You guess you
Okay.
can look it up. Okay.
Yeah, I think we would rather talk about cute puppies.
No, this will be. Oh wait, did you tell them? Did you
I'm into gender neutral wipes. That's
gender
what
neutral
Mr. Agnew
wipes?
said.
I'm into gender neutral wipes. That's true. What would you call like a lady? Like what's like the dude for a lady?
Lady.
Lady. So do they have lady wipes? Like
They have
what
lady
is
everything.
what is the dude equivalent?
It's called a shower. Most women just shower. There's
Shower.
the only reason there are dude wipes is because boys are gross like you and refuse to shower. So this was the last
This
resort
is the last resort.
to make it
Gotcha.
seem like you shower.
Okay, so this is Barnes.
Oh, my, look
goodness.
at his face.
He looks so cute.
Oh my goodness.
Pigtails.
Now how old is Barnes?
Are those
Barnes
pigtails
is-
or are those his ears?
Those are his ears, but
Oh
they
my
look
goodness,
like
they're
Oh
so
my
floppy.
goodness.
That's when they first got him.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
He's
look
so
at-
raggedy. Look at him. And you know, he had some of his hair missing from one of the legs. You can see it in the last picture. So he
Yeah.
looks real gangsta.
He's gangsta.
Look
Oh
at him
my
right there.
God.
He's so gangsta.
And he's 2 years old.
Is
about
he
20
local
pounds.
to around here?
20 pounds.
Uh-huh. He's up in Jersey City.
Oh my
so it'll
gosh,
be a
he's
bit of a hike,
adorable.
but that's okay. I'll
How
drive-
old is he? Does it say?
Yeah,
He's
how
about
old-
2 years.
2 years.
Oh my gosh, look at his
He's
face.
very- Some people, let's see. Okay, Piggy, call him Piggy. I like Piggy. We were talking about Piglet. We were talking
Piglet.
about
Oh,
like,
because he's got the spots.
yeah, or like we also just like general like characters like Piglet, Pooh, Kangaroo. We could call him like Kanga or Roo.
Mm.
Or and then it also falls under the category of like naming an animal after another animal.
No one else is allowed to
Yeah,
apply for
your
this
dad
dog.
just said no one's
No.
allowed to apply.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
No
true.
one
In
else.
fact, write to the rescue and say, there's no way anybody would want this dog. And the minute that somebody
What?
applies, you should take their offer. Like that.
Oh my god.
Maybe if everyone like emailed them and said like,
Hey,
"Yo,
you should give
the
Sophie Agnew this
Agnews-
dog.
the
Yeah.
Agnews, they
He looks like a
know.
koala. Somebody
looks-
said.
You know, we were thinking. I was like, well,
You name him
koala was
Koala?
there, but then also wombat. Like wombat would be so cute and be like Wompy, Pepe. I don't
Womby.
know.
Sophie's
Okay.
dad is Australian, so they are all about all things Australian.
yeah.
So that's a good one.
My dad just said "gee." That was a whole thing when we were little. I don't know why. Like some of my favorite words, just like to say, were pesto and ghee. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know about
Alright.
ghee. Ghee is a little. It's nice, but let me find our.
Now, did you
list.
tell my mom what convinced your parents?
The boxer thing?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I have told the whole.
Mhm.
Yes, if I argue for a boxer, then I can get it down to a dog.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
getting one
Nice.
at all.
Just a small
I
dog.
think Lulu really.
I think it was
convinced-
Lulu.
It was definitely Lulu.
Lulu
Yeah.
sealed the deal.
She did.
She
Yeah,
started
she-
just
she-
licking
she
your
is so
dad.
cute. Like, it's
head
so-
to toe.
I'm adding that to the list.
It's so hard to like not
just
cuddle with
probably put
Lulu
her
as soon as
over.
you see her.
Wallaby, kangaroo.
Wallaby.
Oh,
Mm.
Wallaby. Call
And
him
then-
Wally.
What about,
Wally.
wait, I got one.
Oh, that's a good name. Wally.
No.
Okay, I'm adding. We have like in
Oh,
our
she has a
family
whole
group
list.
chat, we have a list going.
Oh my gosh.
That's like these are all my
Buzz.
sisters.
Feels like
we
a
were on
lot of
FaceTime.
names.
So we've got.
I saw Mrs. Mustard on there.
I love that every
I
time we
love
got a
Lulu.
rescue dog,
I
we
love
all
Lulu.
just stood in the yard and yelled names at each other. We're like, all right, that's the dog's name.
We did.
What? Let's see. Heidi. Oh, Heidi. We haven't actually gotten the dog yet.
Wally.
We just put
She
in
don't
an
own this dog.
application.
Yeah.
But like my dad and I, we really like finessed the application. We were like, they asked like, in the event of a separation or divorce, who would the dog go to? And we were like, the dog would go to whoever would be
The
like,
most bonded.
suited, like whoever has the best living conditions for the dog, like make it about.
They
the dog and
ask you
not
that
us.
question?
Yeah,
Interesting.
and like my parents have been married for 32 years, and they're like, "What happens if you get a divorce?" I'm like,
I feel like you got bigger problems after 32 years. Be like, listen, let's sit down and go over our financial portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they're just talking about the dog.
yeah, and they're also what else? They asked like, would you be willing to work through issues with a pet or that kind of thing? And Dingus dog, one of the things that made him Dingus. Well, he was a stray, so he would eat anything, including like cat litter. And that was partially what made him Dingus dog, but then also that was partially, especially he had like digestive issues and things, so he went diabetic a few years ago.
I
And
love that
then-
you acted like it was a choice. So he went keto, and it was just a difficult
He
choice
went
for all of us.
diabetic.
But he went diabetic, so that was
Yeah,
hard. That's
but
hard.
anyway, as a result, he went blind too.
Aw.
He- also
but
a
he,
choice.
No, but
Also
he-
a choice.
He was like, he was still in his prime. Like he would bump into things every once in a while, but it was really funny and cute. But he did really well. And
And be like, he wasn't really blind. He just refused to open his eyes. That was it. And we thought that was wrong, but that was a choice he made. That's funny.
but yes, so Dingus dog, we had to do a lot of things like insulin shots and special diets.
Wow.
And there were a lot of like,
So did you put that all in the report? Because
Oh,
that shows a
yeah.
lot of
we
dedication.
were like, yes, we cared
I
for
can't
our
even
dear
get Dean to
little-
give Colby his medicine twice a day. So that was like a fight.
I was like, we gave our
Your
dearly
dad just
departed
wrote,
Dingus-
he died humping his bed.
That's actually a true
No!
fact. Let me hush.
Go ahead. Tell the story.
Dingus dog had a great last day. He saw his best friends, the Regoviches, with Uncle Tim, who's not actually our uncle. He's just my best friend's dad. And I think it's really, I don't know, it's very funny that we call him Uncle Tim. And he saw lots of people via FaceTime. He saw my sister. He had his did his thing in the yard, including what Dean did post or pre-dude wipes. And he hopped in the car. He loved car rides. And then he got home, and Dingus dog, one of the things that made him Dingus, he every night had his routine. He would drag his bed out of whichever room it was in into like the living common area, and pleasure himself. And a few days before he passed, he was doing his thing, and then he did it, and then he threw up, and then started whimpering.
And they cleaned it up using dude wipes.
Oh, really?
Buy now at
Commercial.
dudeproducts.com.
And then he, but yeah, anyway, he started whimpering, and we didn't realize at the time. It was just my dad and I who were home, and we didn't see anything happen. But then when the day that he did pass, we think what had happened the first time, his heart had like a murmur or something, and then he had his way with his bed, and as my uncle said, died in the saddle because his heart gave out.
Wow, this show. We cover a lot of
It did take a
topics
turn.
on this show.
Yeah, it did take a turn. I'm sorry.
Wow.
But that is.
I hope Sophie does my eulogy one day and has a lot of these stories. to
She
tell.
died next to the fireplace. She died to third-degree burns because she had so much. She was sitting next to the fireplace with her heat pad. Don't you think it's weird that you have a
I like
heating
to
pad?
burn my whole body.
And
It's a Game of Thrones heating pad
She
scene.
sits next to the fireplace with her heating pads and all of the dogs. I'm surprised you haven't been sweating.
Dean, it's basically
underneath.
like a sauna. We don't have a sauna, so I just put all the dogs on me. I put the
While you drink fire
fireplace on,
juice, you
and
you sip on your fire
I just
juice.
try to sweat all the fat out of my body between
and
the
then
hours
you drink
of
the
5 and
bourbon,
10.
which just burns everything
so I don't
inside
burn
of
everything
you.
up.
That's terrible. Anyway, sorry.
Well, yeah.
Anyway,
Who's
so the
that?
dog is gonna be great.
So,
I
yes.
have a favorite then. So what did we say? Wally. My favorite
Wally.
is Wally.
I like. We had a couple different versions. You could abbreviate with Wally. I forget. It was like
Ooh.
Wallaby. What someone mentioned. I think you could do Wally with Wombat too. We like to take characters. So when we were little, we read and watched a lot of the Beatrix Potter animations and the books and stuff. So there's Tom Kitten and Samuel Whiskers, but I forget which one exactly. There's a Pickles. I like Pickles. That falls under the food.
Man, you're gonna have to figure this out. Doesn't sound like you have a lot of time.
I know. I'm hoping.
You could just name him all of the names and then just refer to him as everything on your list.
the ones.
Wally, Wallaby, Koala, something, something, something,
Yeah, we
something.
had, we
Tiger.
had
Pepper
some.
Spice.
Dorky,
No,
Forky,
that's Tigger.
Borky,
Sasha.
Fritzy,
No,
Hugo.
not Dorky, Forky. When I was little, pre Toy Story 4, I had a doll that I named Forky, and I also tried to name another doll Knife because Siri's trying to talk to me. Yeah, I tried to name another doll Knife, but my mom wouldn't let me. I wasn't really a creative namer. I named a hippo Lighty Light, and my lamb Lammy. But anyway, I think
Anywho,
Forky would
well,
be a
this-
nice homage to my doll Forky, and also Toy Story 4. Wally B.
right.
Pickle, I think that's cool. Wally B.
Oh
Pickle.
my goodness.
Yeah. Oliver, Ollie. We thought about Ollie too. That would be really cute. Except I have a cousin named Ollie, so
I feel like you need to look at the dog, and the dog will pick its name.
yeah.
Like,
Like
You
you,
just-
can go in
yeah.
with a lot of options, but then the
And then
dog
you just
will
start
speak to
rapid
you.
firing, and then whatever one
When he
she's like,
turns.
what? You're like, that's it.
Yeah,
You know?
when we named Lulu, it was like
was
she
like,
knew
she
that
knew.
was her name.
Yeah.
And
Good-
Ruby
Good night,
Booby.
Becky. We have standards, but I don't think our standards are very high. That's what my dad said.
Everyone's standards are low. Thank goodness.
Oh, Mary, my daughter's puppy is Wolfie. We have a family friend who had a dog named Wolfie. He was iconic. Also, up there with
Iconic.
Dingus Dog.
Wolfie
Wolfie and Dingus
and
Dog.
Dingus Dog.
We
I
also,
love it.
on our list, we have some elf names.
Elf names.
I think Papa Elf would be really funny to name a dog, but cute too. Or
Seasonal names.
Mr. Narwhal. Mr. Narwhal.
Baby Wally.
Baby
All right,
Wally.
teen. So what do you got another topic for our last, you're on your last 12 minutes.
Oh, wow.
What was on your agenda?
Well, I don't.
Covered a lot
I,
so far.
I personally feel like we didn't really wrap up with dude wipes.
I feel like we did.
I feel like it's not necessary. I can tell you
Oh, you
some
were gonna
more.
be in the
I can
chair.
elaborate more about dude wipes, but not actually about dude wipes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna stay there because I'm me.
All right.
Let me get to the thing. Okay. So I know I've heard like mixed reviews about like how environmentally conscious like wet wipes in general are. So for Christmas, I for a long time have been obsessed. I love a squatty potty. Do you know what a squatty potty is?
Yeah, I thought that it was for kids, but it's not. It's for anybody, right? It's like little steps in front of your toilet.
It is. It's like the basic one that they started with. It's this white plastic like step stool that like fits neatly around your toilet when you push it in. So when you go and do your number 2, you push it out, and it like you have to look up squatty potty. Thank you. Who said I love my squatty potty? Jessica. Thank you. Yes.
It's to prop your feet up
Brienne
while you
says, I have one. I love it.
Yes.
It's so you can poop easier.
So it's like you put your feet up and it like puts your like organs in alignment. I don't know exactly. You have to like
organs in alignment.
If you
it looks like it was on Shark Tank.
Yeah. It was, and I think Lori invested. But I had a squatty potty. I got it like for my 16th birthday. My best friend Emma and I gave each other squatty potties.
Huh.
That's an interesting
That is an interesting.
I know what someone's getting for their birthday.
No. So
it's a fluid Christmas, actually.
It's a fluid Christmas.
But so I was living with when I was dancing, I was living in Florida in an apartment with some other girls, and when I left back in like April, I moved out like myself. I packed everything up in the car and drove up, and I forgot my squatty potty behind because it looked like when I looked and did my final check of everything, like it blends in with the bathroom. So I didn't like think like, oh, I gotta grab it, and I left it there, and then they moved out and they threw it away. So
how big is a squatty potty?
It's like this big.
That's
and they
big.
threw it out? They were like, nah, nobody needs this.
Because it's in the middle of the pandemic.
Do you think they used it? Do you think they were what's this?
If they continued to use it after I left.
It sounds weird. It sounds like those toilets you put on the toilet for little kids. I don't know. It sounds weird.
Yes, Allison loves hers. We're in Florida. I'm in Florida. I was just outside of
We're in Florida. I'll go find it.
You'll go find my dumpster.
Just let me know.
Yeah, we were about an hour outside Orlando. But anyway.
I'll just test it for you, make sure it works.
Yeah, you can track down my squatty potty.
She said, where in Florida?
I decorated it or
Can't you just like stack up some books and then you have a makeshift squatty potty right in your home?
But then you gotta like bring the books into the bathroom while you're doing
the tagline is, it's the number one way to number 2.
There you go.
Just find books that nobody's reading. Like, everyone has like those big cookbooks in their house that nobody uses. Or just like a really big.
Don't stick cookbooks.
And then you just use that instead of the squatty potty.
Nice segue
from the wipes.
Yeah,
it was. That's true.
Somebody just asked. Amy just asked, where did you dance?
Where did I dance? I danced I danced in a bunch of places. When I was in Florida, I was with a group called Open World Dance Foundation. It was Open World Dance Foundation. We were they still train. And we split our time between Russia and Florida. So I lived in Russia for a while in 2019. And yeah, I studied ballet, like classical ballet pre-professionally in the Russian method.
Use a garbage can.
Use a garbage can. Okay. You could do that. It's a little, I'm back in the squatty potty. It's a little more like comfy and like, it's the perfect height, not too high. Where did I go to school? Yeah, Open World Dance Foundation, and I left a little background. I left high school, Morristown High School, where Dean and I met, after freshman year, and I went to a school called
I'm sorry. Mary just said you can use your phone to put one in your bathroom virtually. So let's say you're on Amazon. Just pop on Amazon, bust out your phone, and be like, and then you sit on the toilet, hold your phone up, and then you can look at what the squatty potty would look like.
Yeah. I want to hear Sophie's story.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I left school after freshman year, and I went to a school in New York called the Gelsey Kirkland Academy. If anyone knows Gelsey Kirkland, the ballet dancer, she was pretty famous like back in the 70s and 80s.
But yeah, she was my teacher and the founder of the school. And I spent 1 year in their academy and then another year in their studio company. And then unfortunately the studio company, they couldn't continue it because of financial reasons. So I switched to the School of Washington Ballet down in DC. I was there for a while, and I got to perform in some of their performances, like with the main company, like at the Kennedy Center, which was really awesome. And then that's after that year was when I switched to open world and got to live in Russia and in Florida, and yeah. And I've done different like summer and like other little workshop or intensives, as they call them, around all over the place. Like I did one in Denmark and one in Amsterdam. One in Australia when I was visiting family, and then a ton of up in New York.
I know. You speak Russian, right? You're studying Russian.
I do a little bit. Yeah, Mary, I have learned to speak Russian when I was there. It was very broken. My teacher, she was Russian and she could speak English, but she was trying to get us to learn. So she would conduct class in Russian, but it's a very different like learning in class as opposed to like speaking in a conversation with someone. So I could say like, get your leg higher, but not like, how are you? So yeah, since then I've moved on, and now at Montclair, I'm studying Russian, like actually in a classroom. So it's a little more proper, especially grammatically. But yeah, that's the Sophie T.
And Dean, you were talking about dude wipes. Tell us more. No, don't tell us more. Dean, let's talk to Dean again.
Oh, he's all sad.
Just got 5 minutes left, Dean. What do you want to wrap with?
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Do you want to talk about my dude wipes?
I mean,
I feel
like we covered that.
I know.
Well,
we can talk about TikTok.
Oh, yeah,
you got your 30 days of TikTok coming up.
I got 30 days of TikTok.
And that's starting, January 1st?
Jordan said, yay, Montclair.
Ow. Go
I miss Jordan.
Red Hawks, yeah.
Red Hawks, yeah.
So we're supposed to start TikTok on January 1st, which is Friday, I guess. Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to figure out what I'm going to do on TikTok.
What's your strategy?
My strategy is to do one.
Do one. Okay.
Do one every day,
right?
For 30 days. I'm going to make a commitment. I don't know what any of that means. I don't really understand the platform.
Now, is this... I feel like you would do really well on sort of like the comedy space. Maybe we can show
What's the difference?
Well, because I'd heard you talking with Jacqueline, and you were like, aren't TikToks just people just, doing a voiceover?
Stealing other people's words. That's what I mean. I feel like every time it's just... This is okay. You want me to show to you what I see on everybody's TikTok?
Sure.
It's usually people like really like close to the thing,
right.
And they're all like dancing and like lip syncing, and they're like,
right.
And it looks real dumb. It looks real dumb. And I don't understand.
There's one side of
TikTok.
One side of TikTok that is sort of that kind of content.
Real dumb.
However, I feel like there is a true comedy platform that you can get into.
I could do that.
Because that's not all TikTok is. TikTok is like 60 seconds worth of footage that like people do transitions, people do comedy, people do like
what? What's a transition?
Transitions are basically like they'll pick a song and they'll like do really cool like video transitions. So like that's a fun thing you can do.
No. I'm obsessed with George the Monkey on TikTok.
There is a George the Monkey on TikTok.
What does that mean? What does he do?
I think that's George the Monkey from...
Is he a monkey?
I think that's George the Monkey from Night at the Museum. I feel like he has sort of grown TikTok following.
I don't even know what we're saying.
I'm not sure. Willy Wonka. I know there's a guy who like sort of took on the persona of Willy Wonka, and all he does is like lip syncs to songs and stuff.
Yeah.
I subscribe to renovations. Yeah, people do like renovations. People do like informational videos on TikTok. They do everything. So yeah, I feel like you would do really well sort of in the comedic space. People do like sketches.
I hope so, because I can't think of another space. I'm obsessed with Beavis the Beaver.
TikTok
Or
Beeves the
I don't
Beaver.
even know what we're saying.
I've seen some people do like even advice.
Mhm.
Or like just like or horoscopy kind of like I don't know funky things, but then you can get
Oh.
some weird like news reports.
Someone
that are,
said,
like, not true.
Dean, say
I'm
museum.
one
did you?
funny mother on TikTok.
Yeah, apparently I say museum wrong.
Yeah, you do.
Museum.
Museum.
That's the right way to say it.
Museum.
No, but you would do good. We'll look at some TikToks on Friday, which Friday is New Year's Day. So maybe we can look at some TikToks on Friday, sort of show you what's up in the TikTok world. But yeah, we are approaching the end. I watch everything on TikTok. I follow you, Dina. There are some weird people on that app. That's true. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed tonight's show. We had our special guest Sophie on tonight, talking about all of her dogs and discussing all the fun names we could name the puppy. And then we had my mom on. Thank you for joining us tonight, Mom, and talking to us all about your adventures and your Boy Scout, Girl Scout debate.
I have zero adventure.
Thank you to me for providing you all the information that you need on Dude Wipes. If you want to check it out, dudeproducts.com. You can buy your brother, your husband, or your boyfriend a pair of Dude Wipes.
Oh, Friday is Cobra Kai Day.
Friday is Cobra Kai Day. We have so much to talk about this upcoming on Friday. So our current schedule right now is Monday and Friday at 10 p.m. We're sort of taking the Wednesday off because we have some fun other things that we're going to do with Jacqueline that are coming up hopefully in the future. So yeah, be sure to hit the like button. That helps us out, and it shows that how much. What'd you say?
Mary said to go shower instead.
Oh yeah, no, I gotta go. I do have to go shower. We are a Dude Wipes household. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Yeah, be sure to like the video. It helps us out. It shows how much you guys enjoy the show. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Lets you know every time we go live so you don't miss any of the Go the Bleeps to sleep. Like I said, our schedule is Monday and Friday at 10 p.m. And yeah. We hope to see you on Friday for New Year's Day. Everyone get your New Year's resolutions because we're going to be talking all about that on Friday. So thank you for listening. And any last words, Mom?
No, that was it. You did a good job.
All right. All right.
And hopefully an update on the dog.
That's true. Hopefully we'll get an update on... wait, what's the dog's name again?
We
His
don't
current name is Barnes.
Barnes. Hopefully we'll get an update on Barnes.
I'm thinking Monkey.
Monkey. Or
Wallaby,
Doggy.
Wallaby. I'm really liking Wallaby.
Wallaby.
Wally.
All right, from all of us here, go the bleep to sleep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time. Okay, so let's get started. Here is. I actually really like this one. Dark chocolate flavor. Dark chocolate. These are not good. I'm not really a big fan of these. Lemon. I actually like lemon.
Someone said, I think Jacqueline could taste it better if she didn't shove the whole thing in her mouth.
Chocolate marshmallow Oreos. I'm not a big fan of this one.
I need milk.
This one's not good. Chocolate peanut butter pie. It really just tastes like Nutter Butters.
If you hate yourself, eat a peanut butter cookie.
No, no.
I'll do
This
that.
one's
It
carrot
makes my
cake.
voice- Oh no.
Did you smell them?
No. Give me a mint one.
Why didn't you buy any of the good ones? We should have bought the good ones.